Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another installment of the Emilio Experience. I am your host, Emilio. Welcome back. All right, today's topic of conversation is how to be wrong without being stupid. Okay. Um, this topic is very near and dear to my heart because it's something that unfortunately I had to grow up under the umbrella of. It was something that kind of plagued my family for many years and still does. And it is something that I've had to kind of reason with. And I had to tackle my own self and found a lot of insecurities derived due to this. So I'm gonna try to do my justice, do my due diligence. Here we go. So, so I think first and foremost, what this really is about is it's about the idea of being perfect, perfection, this illusion of you have to always be right? You always have to be perfect about everything you do, right? So I pose a question for a lot of us perfectionists or acclaimed or perceived perfectionists out there. If you're a perfectionist, right, think about this. Until you reach perfection, what is in between all that? Right? Like when you until you reach that pinnacle of perfection, what do you have in the midst? Like what is that in between that? It starts with an M. It's called what? Mistakes. Right? We make mistakes, right? How do you don't just wake up, and I was telling my niece this the other day. I said, you know, she's like, yeah, I'm not very good at, a certain sport. I said, well, then we're gonna practice, right? We'll just go out and practice it. A baseball player doesn't wake up, pick up a bat, first swing, hits a home run. Yeah, you enjoy baseball, but you still have to learn the sport. You don't just wake up and say, hey, I'm great. I mean, yes, you can have that confidence, but that doesn't mean you're not going to make a mistake, you know. So I think this idea is pretty much self-defeating because it gives no leeway for you to grow. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's always getting better. If you continuously practice your craft, if you're trying to get better at your craft, of course, you will get better. But if you don't, then you won't. But this idea of being perfect about it, I think is a dog chasing its tail. It's an illusion. Because what is perfection? What is that? Does that mean that every word that you say is correct? You know? Does that mean that every single word you say is a literal word? Like, what does it mean? You know? So I'll throw another P word out there. It's called petty. Where the person's being real petty. You know? Like you're just stuck on the incy-bincy intricacies of every detail. And you're not allowing space for ideas to blossom. It's like you're in the jail of every minute detail. You're in the prisoned by every minute detail. It's a sad existence. Because what that comes with is a lot of criticism. And I definitely want to touch on criticism because I'm like, yo, my thing is this about criticism. I think criticism is necessary. I definitely don't need a yes man around me. And I damn sure ain't gonna be nobody's yes man. What I'm saying? If you're looking for a yes man, to the left, to the left. Shout out Beyonce. Yo, Beyonce, if you watching this, holla at me, man. You need a poet to open up. All right, I'm back on it. Now listen. My thing is at the end of the day, right? If you're going back to it, this whole perfection idea is not necessarily. It's not bad that you want to be the best at what you're doing, or perfect at what you're doing. I just think that in the midst of it, we got to be a little easier on ourselves. Everyone matures at different rates. Everybody gets better at their own pace. You know what I'm saying? It clicks for certain people earlier than others. It just is what it is. It just makes us beautiful and different. So these are things that are just the way that they are. So I just want to keep this thing short. I don't want to dabble too much on it, but all I'm saying is if you are perfectionists out there, you have to give a little space for growth, because growth means mistakes. And if you're not allowing yourself or others to make mistakes, then you're not ready for them to grow. All you're doing is just saying you're not good enough, and you will never be good enough because you don't get it right. And because you don't get it right, you're never going to get it right. And blase blah. Take that demon out of you. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Enter God in your life, or whatever goodness that means for you. Answer it. Let it live in your heart, because it's going to be all right. You know what I mean? You made it this far being inadequate, or being subservient, or being normal, or being mistake prone. That just means you have more to learn. Welcome to the world. All right, this is Emilio with another one. White tees are back. White tee gang. Anyway, we on it. Check out my poems if you have not. Quick playing. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you. I appreciate you greatly for all that who supported me on and offline with your glorious comments. Thank you very much. I hope you keep checking this out. Love is love. Peace.